Hey guys, Spicy Orange Gaming here, the beardier, bolder half of Spicy Outback Productions. Today we're going to be just doing a very quick guide on how to import deck builds from other professional MTG Magic the Gathering players, so that way we can best build the framework for an incredible gameplay experience. So, let's get started. As you see here on our lovely page, you'll see the home profile and decks, packs, store, mastery. Of course, we're going to be looking at the deck section today. So basically to start us off, I thought by building a deck, I would just simply click plus, choose the cards I like, and go from there. It's a little bit more complex than that. And if you're new to Magic the Gathering, like I am, I found it very daunting to try and create a 60 card standard deck from nothing. So having the framework to create a great experience for yourself in game, but also something to work out, what your playstyle is definitely worth noting. Look to others, look to friends, and look to other professionals who might have some good insight into that. So without further ado, I'm actually going to show you on the screen here, just very briefly. I used a different website called mtgrocks.com. I simply Googled the best builds for 2022 in MTG Arena, and it came up with an incredible article, Best MTG Arena Decks March 2022. I was unable to share my screen for this, so I've just got a couple screen grabs. But the reason I'm mentioning this is actually because they have a really cool section which actually says text list. So you don't actually have to physically copy and paste it by highlighting like you normally would. Now, you can still do that on other websites and other places, but what I've actually done is click on it. It'll ask you if you want to hit copy to clipboard. You'll click copy to clipboard, and you'll go from there straight back into your app. And then in the bottom left-hand corner, you can already see it highlighted. Pretty self-explanatory. You click import, it goes, great success, and the deck successfully imported from clipboard. So when you see your imported deck here, you'll see that it has a triangle on top of it. This is the wildcard logo, and the reason it's red is saying, hey, we're unable to use this right now because you're missing quite a lot of cards. If you hover over it, it'll tell you wildcards needed to complete the deck. That is a lot, as you can see here. So that's just saying that I'll need those from packs or from other form of quests throughout the game as well. But to edit and have a look at what I'm missing, you just double click. And this is my favorite part of this. This was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was like, okay, so I've got the 60 out of 60 cards. I don't even need to do a thing. All I need to do is start grinding away at getting the wild cards needed to unlock. So for example, at the top here we have Jespera Sentinel. There's 4 of those cards in this deck. And in the website, it'll actually give you a better understanding. We don't work with these guys, by the way. This is just something I found really useful. I'll pop it down in the link below so you can have a look at that website for the best builds of 2022. But I digress. Have a look here. You click on it, and it'll tell you straight away, hey, you can actually craft these consuming 4 common wildcards. And on the right-hand side, you'll see, I guess, your inventory of how much you have. So I have 8, so I can do that. But this is a build that's quite a lot missing, and I don't really want to waste these cards to create a deck that I'm missing quite a lot of cards for. So I might do a bit more research on what cards I have, what decks I've been opening from. Maybe it's from a different season or a specific season that means I might have a lot more of that deck. So yeah, just definitely looking at what's right for you in the build. So these things can be, especially if you don't want to spend money, these can be really hard to come by. So just keep that in mind when you are clicking around. But yeah, you would simply go along. I did that, and I actually did this with a Indulgent LFG deck. And I did that from simply importing it from a really cool YouTuber. Literally copied and paste straight into the clipboard. A lot less cards to worry about. So I was a bit lucky, as well as I'd unpacked a lot of them. So I was, again, lucky enough to not have to grind too hard for it. But again, this is another reason why you might want to look at what season or bundle you're looking at, or what you've been opening pack wise, because you might find you have a lot of certain seasons. And if that's the case, then you may want to lean into that a little bit, so that way you make your job a little bit easier. Anyways, guys, it has been awesome chatting with you, showing you this. I know I'm new to this, but I definitely want to make more MTG content in the future. And if you're not new to the game, maybe you've been in it for a while, or you are new to the game, let me know down in the comments below, and let's talk more about Magic the Gathering. All right, guys, you take care of yourselves. Stay spicy.